What's going on out there in YouTube world? Welcome to another episode of A Therapeutic Edge. Today, on the table in front of us is a really unique and interesting knife. This is the Spyderco Yojimbo 2. This one happens to be an edition that comes with carbon fiber scales and CPM 20 CV steel. I love this thing. Now, I've wanted one for a while. It's a fighting knife. For me, it's an EDC blade. It is really comfortable in hand. The action with the compression lock is superb. You cannot go wrong with this. I've seen some arguments that this is not for EDC because it's designed for fighting and blah, blah, blah. Look, every knife has multiple uses. Frankly, this thing with its almost straight razor-like blade has been ideal for opening packages, opening up food. I've used it for food prep in the kitchen. Now, without a little belly, that is a little more of a challenge, but I'll tell you, it works just fine. And it has its original purpose. Oh man, the grip on that is so good. Original purpose, which is a particular style of knife fighting, which I'm never going to do, but you know, it does make you feel a little more confident when you got something like this. I compare this all the time to my ZT-0350, which is also kind of a fighter, but serves multiple purposes exceptionally well. I have enjoyed having this since the day I got it. In fact, it has spent a fair amount of time in my pocket, which surprises me because you guys may have noticed by now I have a lot of knives, but I keep coming back to this. In fact, it's displaced my Mannix 2. Not permanently, but recently for sure. Just because this is such a unique and interesting design. It's fun to look at, it is good to play with, it's got a really great fidget factor. It's just a really great knife. It's not new by any stretch of the imagination. They've been around for quite a while. I was lucky enough to get one in a raffle on Instagram, and so considering what I paid for it, it has rapidly become one of my favorite knives. If you're looking for a knife that is interesting in design, that has multiple purposes, yet that still works exceptionally well for EDC, I really, really recommend the Yojimbo 2. The standard design with the G10 instead of this carbon fiber and their traditional S30V steel would probably be pretty good. In fact, I have to say that I don't love these carbon fiber scales because they are super slick, whereas the G10 would offer you a lot more grip and grab. It does get a fair amount of attention. The other day at the office, I pulled this out and opened it up to open up a package for the people in the office, and I got some odd looks, and I think it's because the design is so unique. I mean, there really is nothing else quite like it out there. I guess it's technically scary, so if you work in a really sensitive office, this probably wouldn't be the knife for you. My attitude is, I don't care, so I just carry it and let everybody else deal with it. The standard version of this is about 140 bucks. I'm not entirely sure what this slightly upgraded version would go for. You know, again, if you're looking for a knife that has multiple uses, makes you feel confident when it's in your hand, is designed for use in many ways, this is just a great option. Anyway, this is the Spyderco Yojimbo. This has been A Therapeutic Edge. If you have any questions about this knife or any of the knives that have made their way to my table, please feel free to ask down in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you're interested in what we're doing here, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.